my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Help!
Here.
Oh.
Take my hand.
Ah!
Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand.
No, give me your other hand.
Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand.
No, get it away from me.
Take it. Take my hand.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, chili, baby back rib. I want my baby chili, baby back rib. Barbecue sauce. I want my baby back, chili, baby back rib. I want my baby chili, baby back rib. Barbecue sauce. I got my baby back ribs.
Yo,
that's for you. Feels
love
like
it.
It's been forever since you've hung out, Rob.
I know it does. It's great to be back. I've missed it.
I survived my cancelling today, just barely. This is
Did
the
you?
first. This is the first stop on my apology tour. You can call me Trace Croft from now on. It was an interesting thing to wake up to. I woke up. I was doing some drawing. I was contemplating whether or not I was going to do a video. It's like there's nothing really happening. And then I get a link saying, check this out. I was like, oh God, what is this?
This fucking guy with his eating food on streams. Fucking hell.
What are you eating?
It's eating some spinach fucking kale shit.
No, it's a barbecue. It's a barbecue.
We've been streaming a long time. We just like rolled out of it. How long was our stream, Camel? Like 3 hours?
3.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't make it, guys.
Next time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's
just hop in, Rob. Whatever you want. Just hop in there.
If I could, Camel, I would.
Oh.
But you can't, so you shan't. I want to say hello to Voyager. We've got Matt in the house. Corey Barton. What?
That picture of John is just fantastic. He looks like Ezekiel. What's his name, Michael? Enkidu holding Gilgamesh, or Gilgamesh holding Enkidu.
I can't believe you know Enkidu now. Like I feel I'm like proud that I have made a change in someone's life.
Not a positive change, man.
Yes, a very positive change. I want to bring up something actually because I saw a tweet from I think it was Clayton. Where is it? I actually had it up and then I closed it.
I think it was Corey.
Was it Corey?
Yeah.
Corey. Wow. All right.
They have not learnt how to sign books efficiently. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, you can pick on them? You're going to call them out? All right, here we go.
I mean, if you want a really sexy looking, perfect signature, then these guys have it. They've nailed it.
Signing and packing Kozo books with my brother Clayton. What's the problem, Rob? What problem do you? I have silk gloves. They look like they're wearing. Are they cotton gloves?
They look like they've just killed a whole bunch of people.
They look like they're doing something at a murder scene.
I like Clayton's gloves.
When did Clayton shave his head?
Very recently. Yeah, the mange got him, Bancroft. The mange took him out.
Yeah. That mange is getting around. We had like Mange Davis, and now we've got Mange Barton. Although Mange Barton predates Mange Davis, so
is it typical to wear gloves? I
wore gloves, but I had the UV spot varnish, and I can remember we get like fingerprints on it, and I was just.
Corey says Clayton is going through a thing. Yeah,
a midlife crisis, lack of hair. But that's cool. They're getting Kozo books out. That looks like a thick book, a thick boy.
I looks bagged and boarded while I was eating ribs.
You did not.
Yeah.
All right, let me take that down. Good to see Comics Gate fulfilling. We're second to Eric Grant in the house. Schnilly's here. Pork. Hunt. Atherline. He said, I thought this stream would be about Tracergate. Maybe it will be a little bit. Mo Biggs. Hail, Mo Biggs. Atherline is actually a new member. Again, welcome back, Atherline. Fantastic to see. Mo says, I'm not a member anymore. Bancroft, this is a new low for you. Well, I think my eyes do not mistake me here. D has just gifted 5 new memberships. So hopefully, Mo, you're able to snap one of them up. I don't know what's going on with the membership gifting. It's like, I don't know. It just seems really buggy lately. It takes a little while for them to come in. I don't know.
It might be, Mike, the fact that you pretty much have a sea of green already. There's
Corey Barton. There's Pork Hunt. There's Mo. There's David.
There's like 5 people. There's like 5 people.
Well, 5 is enough. 5 is all you need. Thank you, nonetheless. Thank you so much for trying, D. You tried. That's what it's all about. What are you guys talking about? We've got David Feed. Good morning, David. We've got Devilfish in the house. Who else? How's your father? That face when you've never had Chili's baby back ribs. I haven't either.
Are they good?
We have that here.
Camel, are Chili's baby back ribs good?
I've never been to Chili's.
He's a snob, Rob. He's a snob.
Are they like? Is that like
Never
a poor
go to
man's food?
It's like it's like a Bennigan's or something. It's like, that's not real food. It's all like pre-vacuumed, microwave.
That makes it a lot more clear for us Australians. Thanks, Camel.
I don't know what you're used to. You don't know what a Bennigan's is? It's like, it's just not real. It's like it comes in a vacuum seal. They take it out and they throw it in the microwave. And
do you guys, like, when I see American food TV ads, right? I see lots of cans of food. Do you guys like eat like cheeseburgers out of cans and chickens out of cans?
No.
Okay.
They have them. I don't know if anyone actually eats them. Yeah. Val Schnitzel is asking what Tracergate is. Let me show you. I just found this. I saw this. You remember George? He just tweeted about it.
George who?
George Peter Gatsis.
George R. Martin.
Yes. George R. Martin is tweeting about me.
Did he finish the tweet?
I got found out. Going? I got caught. I do indeed reference photographs sometimes when drawing difficult backgrounds. I did look at this photo when drawing this water thing. What's it? It's like flashing or something. What's it doing? Vicky and Dean came in and accused me of like copying, like tracing over every single line.
Make it big,
like
Mike.
I was. Oh yeah. Well, if I do that, it's going to take over my screen. That's okay. I guess we'll just do that. I don't know if that's helping you, but there you go.
It's not helping at all. It says click to exit full screen.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on a sec. There we go. Look, some people will call this cheating that I used a reference photo. Whatever. If that's what you think, then okay. I don't pull this stuff directly from my mind all the time. I wanted to know how waves would crash against each other, but to say that I just straight up redrew the photo is, I think, untrue. Obviously.
Who cares?
You can see it there. You can see it there that it isn't, but whatever. So that's it. Let's trace it. Here I'm on my apology tour.
How can I ever stream with you again knowing you've done something this dastardly, Mike? I mean...
Well, I also was exposed that I do copy and paste.
Shit.
Yeah. Which Corey Barton doesn't... I knew Corey would be against me. It just looks pretty dang in line. Yeah, I did a loose sketch over a very rough shaping of it. So it does line up in parts. I mean, I guess really just pretty much this part here. This curve, I suppose, is the most damning piece. But the rest is just eyeballed. You can see that in the thing. Anyway. Traces get the pit, says Crusader. Yeah, so this is where we're starting my apology tour. Corey says the perspective looks off. Well, that's because they had to stretch the photo out. Or they either stretch the art out. He stretched the art out in this case to fit the photo because my eyeballing wasn't exact enough. So yeah, it happens. It happens. I've made no bones about that. I've used all the digital tools and tricks and everything like that. So
I have a clip that I want to that sums up this perfectly. I'm just going to find it. So just give me a minute, okay? It's perfect.
I'll come back. I'll stop chewing for a second.
Mo says, I hope you're proud of yourself, Bancroft. I'm just really tired, Mo. Really tired. I want to do more videos and I just can't find anything to talk about. It was actually over a month. I was able to do videos pretty regularly. I just haven't been able to find anything. Oh, here we go. What's this?
This is how I think you should handle the situation going forward, Mike. All right, you ready?
On the roster, yeah. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yes.
Great.
Awesome one says maybe the quartering can help you. And
tweet
Corey points out some artists need to trace, not Corey. Corey's a far superior artist.
Corey's colorblind.
That. Yeah, but he's a very good artist. He's a very good artist. Hold on a second.
They're all the same color to him.
His colors, he's stepped up his game with his colors. Let's not throw too much shade that way. Hold on a sec. I just need to handle one thing and then we can get into whatever the hell we're going to do tonight. Are you going to draw, Camel?
Yeah. I'm just going to finish my mac and cheese.
I'd like to see Eric Weathers pop in here, Mike. I don't know if.
Oh, cool. Is that possible, Eric?
I would like to see it. I'll say hello to chat while you're busy doing stuff. Awesome One, D, Mo Biggs, David Feed, Val Schnitzel, Eastland Burkholder. Great name. Micra. Awesome One. Rob only eats canned food. I wish. That's a step up for me. Ballindor. Daniel Russell. Dude, you got so many members. Look at all these amazing people.
The salt of the earth. They all are. Every single one of them. Oh, Eric says, why not? All right. I will. I'm going to send a link to Eric friggin' Weathers. How about that?
Barton would be great too. I'm just throwing it out there. How's your wife Mel B gone, Mike? How is she?
She's good. She's been sick the last 2 weeks, and she's finally coming out of it. It's like colds and stuff. They're like really brutal lately.
Mm-hmm.
Now the kids have it. That's why we're all tired. It's like non-stop.
How's your father says, Camel, show your new Batman toys.
They're in the other room. And right now I have so many stacks of comics on the floor. I kind of can't get to them because they're, they're in cases. And so the cases are in glass. So maybe next month I can show them to you.
How's Action Figure City going, Camel? Has there been any updates?
Oh, yeah. I have an update just for you. You want to see?
Yes.
All right. Look at this. I'll show you the police station. Let me get a couple of screenshots here. And do this one.
Dave Feast says, Eric's art is super cool. I would actually like a black and white Battle Brick Road tier. That's a good call, man. His art is very good. It has improved a truckload.
I don't know what is going on with these gifted memberships. Like, no one's getting them.
There you go. So this is
Ooh,
Wow,
Look at that.
it's coming together.
yeah, that's the police station. And up here I have Batman and the signal, and there's a plane. And then these are all of the cartoon characters. I have every guy. I have Alfred in the car picking up Bruce. And then over here, Batman and Robin and Nightwing. And I have a bunch of guys, in jail and such. And if you go here, you can just see it from this angle. You can see Gordon up there next to the bat signal. And you got Penguin and his duck. And Harley hanging out. And then back here, you have Catwoman scaling this building. And this is just the front. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Very nice. Very nice. I like it. It's making progress.
Yeah. No, next I'm going to do.
You're going to build the Batcave?
I have. I can do the back. I'll take pictures of the Batcave. I have it. That's actually done. My Batcave is done. So
nice.
I'll show you guys next week.
Mo asks, why do you keep them in a playset clearly designed for toddlers?
What are you talking about? It's not a tape.
Mo's on a collision course with Camel here tonight.
Awesome. I would love the fact that it's not me for once.
What, you and Mo usually going at it, Rob? Or?
No, you and me. Or me saying something.
I don't even know anymore.
Mel says she's been told you need to disable and re-enable accepting gifts, Mo. I'm not sure why it's happening. Yeah, someone did say that earlier. I don't know what's going on.
We ended up getting the memberships to go through, except none of them were from D.
Sorry, Rob.
I don't know why that was the case. D, we were streaming for 3 hours and you never showed up.
D says YouTube is being buggy. I might get an email saying that they've refunded me the money.
Yeah, that's happened a lot. It's annoying.
I'm not feeling Mike's energy today.
Me neither.
It's a long
I had to
day.
carry that whole stream. 3 hours
You
of
really
camel
did.
talk.
I'll let you go though. I thought you enjoyed that.
No, it's okay. I like when it's more back and forth. I like more when you and I are laughing at shit. You didn't laugh too much. It was a sad affair.
Maybe I
wasn't there.
Maybe you weren't saying anything that funny.
Yeah, it goes two ways.
We had some laughs.
It was all right. It was okay.
I had like a lot of work stuff I needed
No,
to attend
I'm
to in the backstage there.
But yeah, no, I hear you.
One thing I noticed today, right, and I don't know if you guys would agree with this. You were streaming, Shane was streaming, Rini was streaming. There was a couple of other streams, but all of them had great numbers. Like you guys had like 100, 150. Rini had like 100. Shane had 150 as well. Like you go back 6 months, a year, I don't think that would have happened. I don't think you could have 3 channels getting like those many viewers.
Oh yeah, and ours was impromptu. I mean, Mike and I knew we were streaming. I didn't tell one person until it went live. I was just like, let's just see what happens. So I think that's good. I think, people like what they like. We had 157 concurrent and then we ended the stream at 1,000 views. I was like, holy shit.
I don't know what it is. But yeah, people seem to like us just talking
Without
shit.
Rob.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Rob, I give you a lot of shit. You're one of my favorite people in CG. Don't ever think otherwise.
Oh, can Crackhead clip that? He's not here. Fuck.
For me to poop on.
But like my point kind of is like I think if you go back a year, right? Like if you had 3 people streaming,
I think you're exactly right.
There will be one person that has all of the viewers. It's kind of
I think that still happens when Ethan streams.
Well, of course, apart from Ethan though,
Yeah, but no, I mean that's something. I don't know why exactly that is. I mean, he obviously gets 1,200 or so people in there. But even John is getting 700, 800. into his streams. I don't know if it's necessarily happening when people stream against him. Yeah, I mean, everyone's sort of building their own audiences.
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, like when we do Camel Nights, even without a raid, we'll hit 200 people. You know, sometimes 250 up against ballers. And so, you know, it's, I mean, usually it hits 250 once we get the raid, but it's still like that's sizable. I mean, that's a good amount of people, considering that neither Mike nor myself, nor Chokeout, nor Sheila are like, you know, seasoned professionals in the industry for 20 years.
It's and Antoine puts it like it's like different, like alternate programming.
Yeah.
So it's like different options. No one got any members. That's really, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's really annoying. What is Mo saying about you dying, Rob?
He says, I also hope Rob isn't dying. That would be hell. We'd all have to say nice things. It would be Rob Teenth all over again.
Would be compelled.
Yeah. I can just imagine if I died, Camel will be there eating chips over my grave.
Munchie Moon. I knew him well. Yeah, he was fine.
He hated it when I ate chips.
I'm gonna miss you. Who will I shit on now?
I've got a question for you guys, right? I'm doing a new show with Corey and Clayton, which is just like, it's an hour long, just about making comics. The views we're getting is not great because it's a new show, and you know we haven't figured out the time slot. So do I keep moving it till I find a good time slot for it, or do I just keep going with it and try and build it up from where it is? What do you guys think about that?
When's your time slot?
Last week we tried after Mike's. He was going to send a raid to us, but he forgot, so we're directly competing against the Jack show. That was brutal.
Yeah, Jack show is, you know, that's a big matzo ball there. I don't know if I
but if you are doing just a straight sort of comic book talk show, that's probably what you want to put up against the Jack show. You probably don't want to do a
like I wouldn't do Camel Nights against Jack.
Yeah,
it'd be too similar.
Hi.
You gonna read that out, Rob? Hi, Eric. Are you superstar Eric Weathers?
I love it how I've been away for like 2 weeks, and you think everyone will be happy to see me back, and maybe they'd lay off the insults for a day, but that's not the case.
No, I think he has a point though, because when we did your show twice in a row, we got great numbers without you.
Not as good as when I'm on it. I have to say, I've checked the numbers. It's
oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, it's not accurate, but that's okay.
I have to check my numbers real quick. Hang on.
Your show's going great, Eric.
Is it?
You've been getting some good numbers. Yeah.
I need to check it out. I don't really look at it.
Oh, God. You're above such considerations.
Shanth will yell at me for not looking at my analytics. So I say, I don't listen to it.
I think Mo's got it here. He says, Rob, quit crying. We owe you 2 weeks of extra insults. I think that's pretty much how it is. Just have to deal with it.
Over 100 and 2:30 in the morning, can't sleep math, 140 more views from the show when you were on, 140 more when you were not on, Vaughn. Who are you? Rob. Sorry.
I don't think it even matters who I am anymore.
I was laying in bed for like 4 hours, couldn't sleep, dozing in and out, listening to Aaron Rodgers talk to Joe Rogan about DMT. And yeah, now I'm here. That's my life.
The God drug, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that
now
sounds
I'm drinking
like a
herbal
good
tea.
conversation. I love talk about that sort of stuff.
Is that because you enjoy drugs?
No,
is.
I
Yeah.
I like the history of it. Like everyone used to be on drugs back in the day, and I like to listen to the implications and everything about it. What are you up to tonight, Eric?
I just told you.
Oh, really?
Damn,
I literally I went to bed.
Too.
I've been in bed for 4 hours and I couldn't sleep. So hey, but I was
On the ball tonight.
drawing, so I could probably scribble something.
Super chat, Mike.
That's really what I meant to say. What are you
I
drawing
see.
tonight?
Battle Brick Road
Nate
2.
Callis for $20. Wow. How to my 4 favorite blokes in CG dream team stream. Nate Callis, you are.
I
a
do
scholar
love
and
it
gentleman.
when
Thank you
people
so
get
much.
super chats that it's not Camel, because he just gets a fraction salty on the inside.
Such bullshit. Nate, we
I
streamed
just
for
cry a little
3
inside.
fucking hours.
But
Where were
if you want to share, you don't have to. If you want to share what you're drawing, Eric and Camel, feel free. You don't have to, but
I have to
so that
sync a
we're not
cloud
just-
file.
I'm watching a bull
Watching.
trample a man, and Ugh.
what's your
I don't
crotch
want
shot?
to draw. I'm so fucking tired of drawing.
Oh, boo-hoo, both of you. We have
I
to
know.
sync up a cloud file. I'm so
Well, I
tired.
do. I'm not tired. You're tired.
I just want to play video games.
I'm gonna look you through my lenses of freedom. Are these showing up on? They're not. It's two. I got new
Oh, yeah.
glasses.
I kind of see. Are they like flags?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's too shiny. You can't see them. I didn't even think about that.
Make you big. Make them big.
Make me big.
Oh,
$20.
you got a super chat
Good
from
to see
D,
you.
Mike?
D. Wow. Thank you, buddy. He says, "Good to see you, Camel." Gives you a little smiley face.
Thank you. Yeah, great. Love being here. It's the best.
Now I feel left out. Look at them freedom shades.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
America.
Red,
What
white,
makes
Makes
you
you
and
want to, I don't know, be free or something.
Oh, Pork's got a question for Eric. It says, Eric Weathers, what was your first professional lettering job in comics?
A little. Well, I guess if you count the first job I got paid for, it wasn't like a big thing. It was just a small project for a friend called Frankenknot. And then right after that, I got what's Malin's book called? Graveyard Shift.
Graveyard Shift.
Yeah, a little indie book
Did
called
you do Lost
Frankenknot.
Souls?
Yeah, but I did a Graveyard. I got hired on Graveyard Shift first.
Huh.
By like a few weeks.
All right. So Graveyard Shift was already in the works.
Yeah,
When-
yeah.
I didn't
Because
know
they were funding at the same time.
that. Oh, were they?
And John,
I don't
yeah,
remember that.
John had put out a little tweet saying they needed a letterer, and I threw my hat in the ring, got the job, and I'd been working on a few pages, and then Zach was like, "Hey, I started lettering Jawbreakers, and it didn't look good." And I emailed him. I said, "Hey, that lettering doesn't look good. I'm lettering Graveyard Shift. I should letter your book." And he said, "Okay." So
You should have done
That's
that
the
with
long and the
Elvis
short of it.
too. Mo Biggs, you want to read that, Bancroft? It's too long for me.
Mo says, first, Bancroft gate kept my comics. Then he set it up where people can't send me direct super chats on his channel. Then he set up memberships knowing I wouldn't give him a dime. I mean, now he's disabled gift memberships. I haven't done any of that. I haven't done any of that. If
Well,
anyone's
yeah.
been gatekeeping your comments, Mo, it's Rob. And he's doing it without my knowledge. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing on this coloring piece.
Dude, I just
He's shadow
highlighted
banned.
his chat. Anyone
What,
who's
who's chat?
gatekeeping him, it's Camel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. Mo,
Mo,
did you sign
Mo
up for my
just
comic?
found out.
Did you
Mo
put your
just
email
found
in?
out that Camel had a channel.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't know
Now he
that
knows.
channel.
We're at 348 emails. So
Very nice, man.
if you could get to 350 tonight, that would be awesome. Awesome sauce.
Are you launching before the end of the year, Camel?
Most likely.
Mhm.
God, I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm trying to think. So it'll probably be. I would like to say this fall. I won't launch unless we have 500 emails. Or I'll wait till that point. But I'd like to get to more 750 or 1,000. I think before I officially go out there. I said this on a stream. I don't think you were there, Rob. But
you don't invite me.
No, I think you were sick. I think it was last week.
Right.
And I cross-referenced all the people that set the email up for this campaign versus who I'm, setting up packages for in the other room for Hail Salad. And out of the 600, because I didn't want to double up on people who got flyers and whatever. So out of 600 people who got sign up, are getting Hail Salad stuff, only 150 of them signed up for emails. So I thought that was interesting because I thought that there would be a lot. I thought of the 350 or 348, whatever we're at least, I don't know, 250 of them, maybe 300 of them would have been people from the previous campaign. But it's like 25% of them are 100%, or 70. Well, sorry, I'm going to think this out. 75% of them are completely new. So it's weird.
But is that good though? Because if you think about it, right? I will back all of your books, whether I've signed up to the mailing list or not, right? When you guys go live. But so the people you're getting is new. It doesn't really matter about all the old people that haven't signed up because you've still got all their details anyway. You're still going to tell them it's live. You're still going to send them an email saying, it's live. Does it really matter? I guess.
Yeah. So this is what Mike and I talked about. It matters in the sense that it's just a good indicator of the success that you're most likely going to have when you're ready to launch. Because, it doesn't necessarily mean you're right that it's going to 100% match up. Of those 600, I don't know, whatever patrons that we had, it wasn't like 500 of them were from the original email list. Probably only maybe 350 of them were from that email list. But it was still a pretty good average to be okay, so this is what we knew the interest was, and now we're ready to launch, and we were within range, once we actually went live to make that back. So I think it's just a good way to see when you should be launching and when that interest is going to be.
Mike, do you know how many of the 1,000 backers you have signed up for the new one?
I think I can find that out. I have them all delineated in MailChimp.
Yeah.
But I don't know the exact number. But I think it's similar in that, it's a lot of new subscribers and that haven't signed up for anything else. So it'd be interesting to find out, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Because Eric, you had 2,000 signups, didn't you? I mean, backers.
Backers, close to it, something like that.
Yeah, and from all accounts that I'm hearing, the same with Mike. People haven't received his book yet, but it's pretty universally. People are pretty universally happy with it. So the fact that you don't have 2,000 signups, I don't think is a huge concern.
No, not a huge concern. I'm more in the vein of wanting to have more signups than I had the first go around, and not necessarily going off of backers, because that's more of a metric of how many people were interested in the idea beforehand,
And for Boots and Heels, it's a new IP, so that's why I'm also interested to garner that interest rate, because it's with Hail Salad, a lot of the promotion was being done through the cartoon or Jack show even, whereas this is I would say 100% through either my channel or Mike talking about it, so or just because it's new itself.
I have almost as many signups as I did get backers from the campaign, but I've had it open quite a long time now. So there's that. And on top of that, I've been making a lot of effort to reach out to people who've never heard of me before. So I attribute a lot of it to that. But I think a lot of people just have that feeling you mentioned, Rob. It's like, well, I know I'm going to get it anyway, so I don't need to sign up. Jasper says that all the time. He's like, I'm not signing up. I know when you're going to go live.
Yeah. But I just saw a comment. What is his same Sean Fear? I don't know if I said that right.
I call him Schneely.
Okay. It says, so I got the Hail Salad book and signed up for the mailing list. So I don't get a flyer. I want a flyer. I'm sorry. There's only so many flyers. Because the print is stupid. It's like you could get 250, 500, or 1,000. I was like, well, I'm not going to get 1,000 if I only have 600 packages. So unfortunately, I had to make hard choices. Sorry, dude.
You didn't make the list.
You didn't make the list.
Yeah.
The
you
flyer
made the
is
list
a good idea,
because you were
Cameron.
preemptive and signed up. You fool.
Thank you for showing my support. You didn't get
thank
nothing.
You get nothing.
Moses, it's a shame Bancroft can't just trace Ethan's mailing list.
That would be nice.
Bastard tracer.
I got you.
Nate Callis
He's
says,
been saying a lot of things you've been gatekeeping, Rob. I don't know. You don't know if that's the one that you want him to read.
Mo says, Camel gatekeeps me even more than Bancroft and has fewer signups, but I'm sure that's just another coincidence.
No, I don't like you. That's what that.
Oh, jeez. Playing with fire, Camel. You're a braver man than I, that's for sure.
I don't think you're funny, Mo. That's the problem. I think.
Oh,
God damn it.
I think you're bad at your job.
I'm getting uncomfortable in here.
Is it hot in here? Is anyone like?
Dude, I took off my jumper like 10 minutes ago. I couldn't handle it. D says, if the sign up for a new book unlocks a tier with some extras, I tend to sign up if I've backed the first book. I think that's a really valid point too. Like, I don't even know what my sign up bonus is going to be yet.
Yeah,
Mike doesn't. Eric, do you know what yours are?
The extras, the perks. Yeah, I'm gonna have for the first 24 hours, every perk level is going to have a discount, and everybody that signed up is going to get a free trading card, an exclusive trading card.
Nice. That's not bad. I kind of find, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I kind of find like the sign up bonuses just not overly worth it. Like sometimes it's just like a free trading card and that's it. I'm like, that's not gonna put me over the edge for signing up.
Okay, fine. You don't get one.
But you said I get a discount as well. That's two things. I mean, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You didn't read this one, Rob.
You read it.
Congratulations, Rob. You're no longer the village idiot. And then he follows it up with, you're the village idiot trainee. Micro says, you have to be careful about the bonuses on signups, though. Shane screwed us on his last campaign. I'm not even bothering to sign up for the next one. Maybe I'll back it. How did he screw you?
Yeah, what was that about?
Wrong. I don't know. I'm not familiar with what happened there. But no, you can...
free comics. Didn't get a free comic.
You can stuff up. You can start... Or you can do what I did or what Reenie did, which is like not listen to anyone. And they're like, don't offer that on your first day. Like, don't say you're going to give free head sketches to whoever who backs on the day one. Or I don't know what Reenie said, but I saw she was making so many of those wooden like burn things that she was making.
Yeah, like wax seals. That's a great
like wax seals. Yeah,
wax seals.
He promised a lenticular card with the signups, then he hid the card in the highest tier. Okay.
Yeah. Nate Callis says, I'm hoping as your benefactor, you throw in some swag with my Hail Salad book. For anyone who spent over, I think 400, they're getting an extra something, so don't worry about it, dude. Unless, of course, you spent like $395. Oh well.
Screw you.
Yeah, it sucks to be you.
I'm much more interested in Boots and Heels than Hail Salad. Is that okay to say? Because I just said it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a different book. Did you end up ordering Hail Salad, Rob?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can get one to you once I send that huge shipment out to Mike, because I think it's gonna be. I think people are gonna be surprised. It's a comic. It's like a real story. Or you can wait to the Second Chance campaign and buy one then. So I'll just do that. Actually,
You make me pay for it, of course.
yeah,
That's fine.
Just wait.
Just wait. He's found a way
shipping-
for you to spend money on him.
I'm shipping 50 copies to Mike, but you can't have a single one. You have to pay for it.
Don't touch
It's
it.
double price. Eric Grant says, I do feel like a lot of sign-up exclusive are sort of tacked on as an afterthought. Nice, but not really enticing. Sean says, Rob is more like the town fool. Fair enough. Micah says, I don't even like trading cards or bookmarks or anything, but it was just an obvious tactic to try and force a higher dollar purchase. Hate obvious manipulation. Dude, that's full on.
A lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like being forced to pay more for extra stuff, or like you have to, like, you know what Kenneth did with his covers. So you had to get the top tier to get the last variant cover. A lot of people didn't like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember what Shane said in the in his sign up phase, and I wasn't following that closely. But Mike is entitled to his opinion.
I hated and loved what Kenneth did with that cover tier. Like, I hated that I couldn't get that cover if I wanted to. Like, I couldn't select that variant at like the base price. But it's a genius idea. Like,
What did he do? I don't remember.
He just put one of the covers at like the high tier, so you had to get all three together, and that's the only way you could get the cover.
That's how I saw my Malin Van Sciver cover. They make 6 figures. 7. Why stop at 6?
Why stop at 7? So let's just
Why stop at 7? I like what you're saying. I like this.
Yeah, I did.
What's
7.
8 figures? 100 million?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right. Race to 100 million then. Let's do it.
Eric, you draw all over the place.
Oh, I can't draw one thing and stick to it until I'm done. No.
That's funny. That's interesting.
I pick at stuff and jump around and pick at other stuff. Yeah.
Eric, your art has improved so much. Do you know when it happened? Or is it just like a slow kind of
page 36 on battle. No.
That's a great answer. I like that.
Really though, honestly, when I went to inks, after all the pencil work was done for Battle Brick Road Chapter 1, I went to Chapter 2. It felt different after that point. Also, thank you.
Unhinged for 5. I'll listen to the 2 people on this panel that know what they're talking about. But the mystery is, who were those 2 people?
I can tell you who it's not. It's 100% not Rob.
Camel.
So now it's really just
The powers of deduction.
I mean,
Thank you,
if it's not me, it's definitely not Camel. So it leaves Mike and Eric.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. Anton says paying more to get a reward is not a reward.
No, but to that though, right? It does limit the number of that cover, which therefore makes what you're getting, in theory, rarer and therefore more collectible and more expensive in its value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to show us this page?
The pull out? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with panel 3 yet, but
that's great.
Thank you. I spent today working on layouts for the second half of the chapter. Second half of the book.
And Anton says, I've heard this remark. Eric, your art has improved so much a dozen times. It's like saying your art isn't as shit as it used to be. LOL.
It used to be shit.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
It
I
used
was
to
talking
be
about this with
hot
Shant
garbage.
because I said that to him. I said to Shant that his beckoned piece, his beckoned cover was, and I was trying to say it politely, and he's like, "You can say it. You can say it. It's a big improvement. It's a step up." And I was like, "Yeah, it is." And then he's like, "No, that's completely normal. It's just, you're getting better."
It's like
You
saying,
good?
"Hey, you've
Getting
lost a lot of weight. You look great." It's just like saying, "Hey, you used to be fat."
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
I don't
like-
know. I mean, like when my wife said the other day, like, you're so much better at sex now than when we met, and I was like, I don't know what you're trying to imply. I assumed that she thought I was terrible.
I'm just gonna let that one
Where
go
do we go
through.
from there? Like, how do you follow up that comment? Jesus Christ.
Just smile and nod.
Yes,
Probably helped when you got out of the wheelchair, I'd imagine.
No, it helped because I'm in the wheelchair.
You can do little wheelies and little endos.
She just hops on. I don't have to do anything.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how you guys take it. Like, people are saying your art's getting better as you go, but I've seen artists.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah, I've seen artists that their art looks exactly the same as it did 20 years ago. I'm like, these guys aren't improving. I'd rather be an artist that's improving.
Or it goes way downhill like Frank Miller.
Yeah, you don't want to be hearing that. Like, he used to be good, now he just phones it in and it's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not what you want to hear.
I don't think his went downhill. I actually like his new stuff, but I'm in the minority.
No, I think I'm in the minority.
Mo says, at least Robbie's authentic. Camel just pretends he's too dumb to get my jokes. It's special needs blackface. Mo also says, Camel really leveled up in the bedroom thanks to Jack Murphy's masculinity course. Now he doesn't even have to be there.
That's the best part. I don't have to do anything. Thank you, Jack.
David Feed says, but do you have money, Camel?
Well, my wife gives me an allowance, so
I think Camel might not know that joke.
no,
Of
I
course
know
he
it.
does.
Okay.
I'm good at sex and I have money. Can we put that? I need a bumper sticker that says that. That's it. The next Hail
Put it
Salad
in the back of
campaign.
your wheelchair.
Good at sex and I have money, and it'll be like the
Dude, that would sell. That would
the
sell
head,
like
like
hotcakes.
the orange koala bear head. That would
And you'll get a
sell,
cease and
wouldn't
desist, and
it? From how? There's no way. Good at sex and I have money. Let me look this up, everyone. Can I make custom bumper stickers?
no, I don't think they'd allow that.
Oh yeah, I can get millions of them. We can get ovals, rectangles. Oh yeah, this is happening. Okay, I can get 100 units for $180. That's not bad.
Why didn't you get those for your flyers instead? You should have used those.
What, bumper stickers? What, with like a QR code? Please stop. I gotta get on that.
You're like
driving
the
too
single,
fast.
the single reason of like car accidents in America for the one day. Just people trying to get the QR codes off their bumpers.
That was a bad choice, huh?
Yeah.
I could browse designs or upload a design.
All right, I'm just gonna drink, Mike. You'll have to do some work.
Oh, damn it.
Heavily.
I think you're right. I think
just,
that could be a huge seller. Yeah, Camel found his sign-up incentive. Yeah, you get a free bumper sticker. It says I'm good at sex and I have money. You know, Antoine, that's not a
You see, like,
terrible idea. Unfortunately,
You park the you're like sitting there at the lights and you just get a knock on the window. Some woman. It's like a bumper sticker.
you could put sex on a bumper sticker. I know, I've seen it.
Interested.
God, he'd be so pissed. Oh well, I'll just add it to my list of internet personalities who hate me.
The enemy list. How many on your enemy list, Eric?
Well, everyone likes Eric.
0. I'm trying to get it to at least 1.
I'll be
It's
your
not
enemy
easy.
if you want me to.
Be careful what you wish
halfway
for.
there.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Everyone except for Mike is my enemy. It's just fucking it's more and more just matrix code at this point.
Mike, what are you up to now?
All I
You're up
see
to-
is enemy.
You're up to-
Redhead enemy, a blonde enemy.
You're up to what, 4 mortal enemies now, Mike?
Oh, after this morning, it's probably up to like 10. I don't know. Yeah.
Leo says Camel Moon escort services.
Yeah.
So you know what would be funny,
So-
Camel? If you went and put all those bumper stickers on the back of people's wheelchairs.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait till we have
Overruns.
for the fans fest and just go in the parking lot and put it on everyone's car.
Yes.
There you go.
That'd be so worth it.
Merry Christmas. There you go, everybody. Have a good one.
I used to be really bad at this, but now I'm pretty good at it.
At
You're
what?
right, Rob. Drawing.
What's
I'm
that?
actually I'm to the point where I'm happy with it. And that's a good place to be.
Yeah, man. I'm digging like your panel layouts. They're really dynamic, and like the angles that you're choosing for the shots, I think are really great as well.
Thank you.
I mean, feel free to expand on that, Eric, if you want to. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, I've actually dove in and studied a lot. While I do my own layouts, I'm just like, all right, I don't just want to do static panels. So I'll go through just basically 2 guys that really, for me, changed the game on panel layouts. And that was a young, hungry Lionel Yu. His stuff when he was when did he change to his drawing? Maybe before his Secret Invasion stuff. Back when he was still on X-Men, and then he went indie for a while. He did like Silent Dragon and a few things like that. His panel layouts were bombastic. And then currently, I like the way Pepe Larraz does stuff because it's got that manga influence to it.
mm-hmm.
A lot of panels, a lot of action. So I flip through their stuff and say, I like the idea he's going with here. Let me turn that into a bumper sticker and put it on the back of my wheelchair. So that's what I do.
Beautiful. Are you drawing, Camel, or are you just sitting there looking miserable?
Can I be both? Gotta put my hands together. No, I'm building a Photoshop ad for tomorrow to launch.
My God, Mike, do you want to take this one?
Mo, if she's got a ramp, I'll make her damp, and you won't have to worry about a Liam suit. That's for the other side. If she's got a ramp, I'll make her damp. Camel's not amused.
Hilarious, Mo. Good one. Keeping them up, bud.
Oh my God. Camel's in for a reckoning.
I know.
You can't attack someone who doesn't care. That's the best. Like, whatever.
Felix Huss has put in the link to Battle Brick Road 2.
Oh, thank you, Felix.
Get up on there. Did you say earlier when we were talking about how many signups you got? Did you say how many? I don't know if I was listening.
460. I'm gonna hit refresh. 463.
That's nice, man. Well done.
Yeah.
When did you
Yeah, I
start
agree with your sentiment, by the way, too. That it's about getting more than
Camel.
what you,
That's
getting more
fine.
than you got the first time round.
Yeah.
That's the proper measure of the growth, because backers that's a different animal. That's actually
'cause
a paid thing.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, you get good reception, you get bad reception, but you don't know, like, even if you had like mediocre, some people might give you another chance. So you don't know what you're going to get in terms of backer return. You hope it's high, but being able to apples to apples, I think just.
And when did you start getting your emails, Eric?
It's only been maybe a month.
Oh, okay. Oh, you probably
maybe
started
it's
when
been
I started.
Something, maybe a little longer than that. I don't remember the date I set it up.
I think we all need to, excluding Mike because he's already done it, but do like a trailer, like a preview trailer. I think that's
I'm
the
going to
best
start
thing you
building
can
one
do.
really soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the music ready.
Baby back ribs?
Yeah, actually. How'd you know?
That is sick. She lives, baby back ribs.
It's like 900 email. Oh, man. That was the golden spot. You could do Golden Corral. I think I lost emails.
I got to start reading some books. I want to get back into the deep dives. I've got a bunch of books now I can do it on. So I got to find some time, read some Battlebrick Road. Next on the list is Lost Pages 2. Then I'll probably do Battlebrick Road after that. And there's just got so many. Do you guys have a big backlog? I know Camel doesn't because he doesn't back any books.
I read your book actually right after mine came in. I was so like pumped for reading comics after I read my own. And I was like, I should I should read some of these I have sitting around. I was like, I saw yours. I was like, I might as well read this. It was so
That's true.
It's such a stark difference in types of books too.
Yeah. Couldn't
But
really
in a
be
good
more
way.
different.
In a good way.
Mo says we never got the white face dick deep dive. I mean, I can do a very short reading right now if you want me to. Read the start. I've never actually read it.
Can you wrap it?
No.
Like RAP or
I will not be
WRAP?
rap. This is classical. This is classic literature, Rob. This is Shakespeare.
Do it like
I'll just
spoken poetry.
Yeah, like
snap while you say it. Yeah.
You get some bongos.
I have no idea. Should I read White Face Dick or should I read A Brush with the Chinese?
White face dick with bongos and a beret.
I don't know if it's very interesting. That's the problem. He was known for his controversial views on
Really? With the title like White Face Dick, who would have thought?
I know, you can't believe it, yeah. White Face Dick, a story of Pine Tree Gulch. What is Gulch?
Isn't it like a ravine or something?
Yeah, Gulch is like a ravine, isn't it?
I've never heard that word before. How Pine Tree Gulch got its name, no one knew, for in the early days, every ravine and hillside was thickly covered with pines. It may be that a tree of exceptional size caught the eye of the first explorer.
This sounds all like dick jokes.
And named the place in its honor. Or maybe some fallen giant lay in the bottom and hindered the work of the first prospectors.
Wait, play this
At
while
any
he's doing
rate, at any rate, yeah, get that going.
Oh wait, you can't hear it, right? I gotta.
There's no sound.
No, you got to do it too.
I can do it. Hold on. Do it like this.
This is quality content.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready.
For the bongo drums.
The bongos.
You start.
Yep.
Okay. At any rate, Pine Tree Gulch it was, and the name was good as any other. The pine trees were gone now, cut up for firing, or for the erection of huts, or the construction of sluices. But the hillside was ragged with their stumps.
Get it, man! You're a bad cat!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. If you want to see more, Beatnik Whiteface Steak rating, let me know.
Oh man, now
There
I'm
was
sweating.
erection in there. There was hut in there. There was stump. I noticed.
Yeah, hiding a big one in the behind or something like that. There's something like that in there. Quality children's reading and entertainment.
Well, it was the thing about it is it was gifted. Well, it was actually awarded to John McCallum in grade 4.
Ah, yes. John McCallum.
It's actually
So
from Nagambie.
Somewhere in the world, there's a John McCullum wondering where his white-faced dick is.
Yeah, he's like, that was my favorite book when I was a young lad. Now it's in the hands of some bogan. Actually, the white-faced dick book will be the 6-month avatar for for members. $20, Nate Callis.
You get Camel to read that one.
So much.
I'm just here for this amazing contract. Absolutely the best
meant
CG
content.
has. You're right. It's a good contract. Terrible
Yeah.
content. Very good content. $20 to spell that wrong. Very good.
Thank you, Nate. You are a legend. Mo says Clark's going to start calling him Daddy-O. We tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
I got that reference, Mike.
Good.
That was poor, but I got it.
I'm above such references.
How much longer do you have on this piece, Mike, do you reckon, until you're happy with it?
I don't know. I'm just playing around.
It's like I'm not really even doing anything.
I don't know.
Mucking around.
I'm just doing things and seeing what's what. We'll see. Should probably, you know what I should do? I should go look at some other things I've done for Replicator and match them up. Someone said at the start, I'm interested to find out where this light source is coming from. And I said, yeah, me too. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming from somewhere.
Nate says, definitely meant to say content fucking autocorrect. Don't spend $20 just to fix your mistake, Nate, is all I'd say.
Oh, no.
Please do.
Well, that's what happens when you do things out of spite.
It's Courtney says, are you using perspective, Mike?
I sometimes use perspective, not always. I'm using front-on perspective. That's what it's called. Well, at least D thinks it looks sweet. Well, it better look sweet. It's freaking Shelby Robertson art. I mean, how could it not look sweet? Noren wants to know what are Goliath's stats.
I got them somewhere.
I've got them. I can show them off if you want me to.
You did a trading card for me a long time ago that I never used.
I remember. I forgot that.
Lost in the emails.
Antoine says, white face dick. So it's a dick with a white face on its head, or is it a regular dick that targets white faces?
Wait, what does he mean by regular?
These are important questions.
I don't know.
All right, this is the replicator. Hang on, we need to go like that for this one. Let's zoom in. Globe Industries, Goliath, Orion Protocol dossier. Goliath's transformation has been mostly physically dramatic and impressive, standing 12 foot tall, weighing over half a ton. In correlation with his size, his strength and endurance has also skyrocketed well beyond human limits. Due to a thickening and hardening of the skin, His physical, I feel like we should have the drums back. His physical resistances have significantly increased, and we have welded metal plates over vital organs to increase this resilience. To maximize Goliath's damage output, we've decided to make use of his gigantic frame and incredible endurance and strength, arming him with dual modified 30mm Gatling guns. Goliath is capable of absolutely incredible amounts of damage with 30 seconds of sustained fire from each weapon before ammunition runs dry. He doesn't go very long, does he?
Goes hard though, Mike.
He goes hard, but
he's like a giant white-faced dick.
A jackhammer. However, due to a severe decrease in intelligence, he's virtually uncontrollable and is unable to differentiate between friend and foe, which makes him pairing with other assets challenging. So we got down here. I made these cool graphics that Rob just turned his nose up at. Strength is almost maxed out.
Almost.
Speed is like halfway. Pretty good. Endurance is pretty close to. That's like what, 80%. Intelligence. I mean, Rob, tell us about this intelligence. Should be the best.
Rob levels.
He based it out
Rob levels.
You've been there.
Rob levels of intelligence. Let's just get it out there.
This is a self-insert.
I did that 2 years ago. Copyright 2020. Holy shit.
Took you like 6 months too.
It did too. I was so busy. And I was like, no, I suppose I could. I suppose I could do that maybe. Get that back on. What's going on here? Scarecrow's getting choked out.
Yep. He's I'll show you. Here's
like
the half finished pages.
I like the movement on the gun, Eric. How it's pulled back as it's firing. That's what happening, yeah?
Yep. Right there. It's a Clock 19. To avoid copyright. So he runs in and decapitates a few guys, and, puts things in people's heads. And then I got to add the debris falling here in this bottom panel. This 10-man unit drops to the floor, and then a bunch of 10-man units all jump in around him, surround him, and then he has to go John Wick style on all of them.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
And how long does
John
this
Wick
action
the
last
Scarecrow.
for?
There were two bogans talking at the same time. What was that?
How many pages does the action scene go for?
This opening scene is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages of action.
Sick.
And then it picks up again soon after with even more pages of action.
Mo had an actual question here. He said, what types of damage can Goliath inflict? Physical, spiritual,
economical?
Both
of those things.
Excellent answer, Rob. Max Works says the page looks cool so far. How come you're using blue and red pencils?
So I don't know how my mind works when I draw. I'll do really, really, really rough layouts in, if I have it here.
Blue.
In blue, yeah. So this was the original. Dang, I work in so many layers. This was the original sketch here. Different angles and stuff and such. And then I refine it from there with another layer over that. These are all in various opacities. So I'd refined it from there. And then it's iterative from that point.
Him holding him up like that reminds me of a scene from the fantastic film Samaritan that I watched.
Oh, dude.
I haven't seen it yet.
The other night.
That was not good.
Did that bad guy, does he have superpowers? I messed up all
my layers.
The new bad guy, yeah? Like not the original one. The new one.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
He was like he was doing a lot of damage and doing a lot of things that no normal human can do. And I was like, oh, is he? Because they kept tricking me into thinking he was one of the superpower people because he was doing he reminded me he lifted the kid up like that. Like that is physically impossible to do.
Lift a kid up like that,
like by the neck, like what Eric is doing there. Yes.
I'm sure, Mike, if you went inside and grabbed Clark by the throat, you could lift him up like that.
No, you can't. You can't. It's leverage.
I've tried.
I've watched. No, I watched a movie, a video on about that exact thing, and they went through the science of how it's impossible for a human to stand upright and hold someone out at arm's length up by the neck, like the Darth Vader. It was actually on Darth Vader. They were even saying Darth Vader wouldn't be able to do it
unless he's halfway in robot.
Yeah, even with he would need the force to hold him back because Simply Green has the weight balance is off. It's got nothing to do with strength. It's about.
Did they tell you to trust the science?
Yeah. Anyway, that movie was so terrible.
I was shocked. I thought it was going to be like fairly decent, not run out and tell everyone, but somewhat enjoyable. It was kind of like a massive meh at the end of it.
I'm disappointed.
It's straight to Amazon or something, right?
Yeah, but does that mean anything?
But so much stuff like is that these days. So much stuff is like that.
I guess.
The one on Prime, yes. Yeah. Was Stallone in it.
I've forgotten how I've done everything in this piece now, Rob.
You're not sharing it either, Mike.
What layer am I on? Oh yeah.
I watched the Thomas Jane Punisher like a couple of months back, and there is a scene in it where he has a knife. Do you remember the scene where he has a knife and he shoots the knife at the bad guy? Like it's like an ejectable knife.
Yeah, right in the guy's neck, right?
Yeah. If you slow that down, in one scene he doesn't have the knife in his hand, and then the next scene he does. They fucked up. It's like one of those Starbucks coffee cup things that they've left in there by mistake.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite interesting. Have you guys seen the show C with Jason Momoa?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's pretty good so far. There's only 2 million people in the world left. Everyone is blind, and it's been so long that they think sight is an actual myth that no one's ever had sight in the entire world.
Oh, I thought you said sighted.
Nah, it's sick.
I know cider.
No one's had apple cider for so long.
No, that sounds like a myth.
Oh, the way they kill people is so fucking awesome to watch. It is great.
Is it on Apple? What's it on?
I think it's on Apple TV, whatever it is.
Check that out.
It sounds silly, but it's awesome. Like Jason Momoa goes and kills like a whole group of slave traders, and like he puts like the blade around their neck, and he takes the blade, but he takes it all the way around, so he still knows that he's touching them. The violence is fantastic.
You do like a bit of violence.
I do. You guys got any books that you're looking forward to backing in the future? I'm going to back The Embrace. I'm going to back The Embrace too.
Mm-hmm.
I backed Patrick's robot book.
Oh,
Did
yeah, I
you?
wanted to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the stealth bomber robot thing. That was cool.
Wild Void. I haven't heard of that. Did Projectile Reptile and Godlike?
Yeah, Godlike.
Wild Void is that guy's reached out to me. It's pretty cool. I showed it off. Let me grab it.
Is that what's his name? Isaac something?
No. It's complete.
Is he
completely
going to be doing a book?
Did he put his Kickstarter up yet? I don't.
I think he lives in my town.
You should go have a beer with him.
We should have a shoey.
You should go have a dirty soda.
That's Utah.
Yeah, Wild Void, graphic novel. It's set in a kind of futuristic sci-fi. Here what says it here. Combines interesting color palette and art style with special themes such as Wild West, retro 80s, detective work, and mecha. And there you go. It's got cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took inspiration from Blade Runner, Alien, Mad Max, and Blade.
Who's the artist on that?
Luca Brico. It looks like a European book. That's why I dig it. It's that's why I really like what Corey's doing with his book as well. It looks like Mobius type stuff. But he actually sent me a 12-page little preview that I just checked out. It was pretty rad. So it's got Rick James in it, selling drugs.
The Rick James. Look at that. Nice.
Rick James, bitch. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. This eyedropper.
Mo says, Rob, have you seen Blackbird on Apple TV? It's about this dealer who gets a 10-year sentence on a gun charge and is offered early release if he can get a confession out of a Camel-esque character. No.
Wow.
I would love to see Camel get questioned by police. I think that'd be really interesting.
That's happened. That
really?
Yeah. It wasn't. We got pulled over. I was. So we.
Tell me more.
I was at a party.
Did you put up a fight?
No, well,
Nobody got
kind
that
of.
rough.
We were at a party, and I wanted to go get a gyro, and there was a very, very, very large, rotund girl who also wanted food. Imagine that. And so she's like, "Are you gonna go get?" I was trying to sneak out, And she's like, "Are you going to get food?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Can I come with you?" And I was like, "I guess." So, we get in
Don't pay
the
attention
car.
to my bumper sticker.
We get in the car. The car shifts. So we're driving sideways.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we get to the gyro place and it's closed. I was like, God damn it. I forgot that they closed early on Sundays or something like that. I was wearing no fat chick shirt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so I was like, all right, well, so we just started driving home. And there's a check stop point, where they're checking for whatever. And
Fatties.
and so they're like, have you been drinking? And I said no. And I guess I didn't have my registration in the window because I had to get it renewed. And the guy, I think the cop was even trying to help me out. He's like, "Do you have your registration on you?" I said no. He goes, "Do you think it's at home?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Maybe you left it at home. Maybe it's on your desk. You left it at home, right?" And I was like, "No, I just don't have it." And he goes, "You sure you didn't leave it at home?" And I was like, "No, I don't have it. I didn't get it renewed." He goes,
Clueless Moon.
Yeah, he sighs and he's like, "All right, pull over." So we pull over, and so then the cop comes up, and he's just like, you got to get out of the car. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And he's like, so he tries to reach in, and I smack his hand away. I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's not your car.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
And so he's like, so then another cop comes up and he's like, get out of the car, dickhead. I said, well, you shut the fuck up, asshole. Do your fucking job.
Wow.
And and so I was, anyway, I was like, you have no right to pull the car over. I didn't do anything. This goes against, was it the Fourth Amendment or whatever it was? I was like, you can't just pull a car over because you want to. And so, literally half the squad shows up because there's a big, there's a lot of people there. And they were like, get out of the car and we have to tow it. And so they have another car up on the bed. And I was like, I literally live up the street. And so I get out of the car and, they're coming over to me. And one cop is trying to get smart. And I was like, I'm not even listening to you. You're a nobody. You're a fucking rookie. Don't talk to me. Get your captain. I'll talk to your captain. So then the captain comes over. The captain's a lot nicer. And I was like, you can't just take my car, right? You know that you can't just, just pull me over for no reason. And he said, they were like, here's what we're going to do. Because it was like a racket to get a lot of illegals. And, because they don't drive without, they drive without license, they drive without insurance, so they can tow those cars and just pocket the cash. And so he said, I can't let you walk out of here, but they had a car up on the lift.
Your wheelchair.
Yeah, and they had a car up on the lift, and he said, I'll take the car down, we'll put yours up there, and he'll drive you home. And I said, okay, that's fine. So that's what happened. They drove me home in my car up on the lift. And I pull out and then it's fine. But the worst part about the whole thing is, so we get into the party and it took 35 minutes and everyone thought that I had sex with the fat girl. And I was like, no. I was like,
you were sweating from arguing with police.
They were like, you're all agitated. They were like, yeah. I was like, that didn't happen. Tell them. And she's like, what? They were like, and we didn't have any food. So they thought the whole thing was a ruse for me to leave the party. I was like, fucking believable. So,
I love how that's the worst part of the story for you, that they thought you had sex with the fat chick. Not the fact that you could have nearly died, but that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my time. That was one time. I mean, I've mouthed off to cops plenty of times, but that's the one story you get to know.
Is it scary over there, like when you're getting pulled over by police? Like, seriously?
No, I'm white. I can say whatever I want.
I've never been pulled over, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I've never been pulled over either.
No, the thing is Connecticut, it's not like a police state, but you get pulled over for fucking driving cross-eyed. So I've been pulled over so many times, and a lot of times it's just like someone trying to meet their quota. And, you just call them out on it. And you're like, get the fuck out of here.
Dean is correct, Rob, where he points out, cops have guns here too, Rob.
Yeah, but they don't shoot anyone here.
I'm sure they do. Let's Google that. Lethal police shootings.
Lee says, what an anticlimax. What did you want to happen, Camel, to get killed? I mean, he's still here.
Yeah, I took them all on Jason Bourne style. I'm not in 10 states. Like, yeah. Like, what?
We had 16 fatal police shootings in the year 2019 to 2020.
That's
9
like
before that.
A night in Chicago.
Yeah. Nah, there's not that. Like, people kill each other, but like, I don't think there's that many. Maybe there is. I don't know.
Super chat, mate.
Oh. Galactic Emperor Schlerm for $2. Don't act like a zoo animal around cops, Camel. That's one's for you. And Pork Hunt for $5. Would that story have gone differently if you had gone to the party in blackface, Camel?
Who says
I can just
didn't?
imagine.
I don't know.
I can
I don't know
imagine
what this
Camel
person
talking to the cops and going, "Guys, you gotta let me out of here because I don't want the party to think I had sex with this chick. You gotta let me go."
Yeah. I mean, you know, I realized initially they did try to help me out, but I was like, you know, just trying to be honest. And then eventually I was like, oh, they were trying to give me a way out. So it didn't look like, you know, everyone was going to see me with this big fat girl, you know.
All right,
This
I'm
is last of
gonna
the
look up.
sneakers.
Alright,
What'd you get,
so-
Camel?
What's that?
What did you get from this?
Oh, wait, hold on. Where the fuck are you?
Last of the Seekers.
Oh, sorry. My screen wasn't up. I got that one right there.
This one?
Yeah, it came with the black and the comic.
Cool.
Yeah. I wanted the Starscream looking one, but he said there was only a BotCon. I was like, well, I'm not going to BotCon, so I don't know why he couldn't just sell me that. I mean, it's not like he doesn't know me.
Mm. Pork says Camel beats Rob as village idiot tonight. Yes, had to happen one day.
The US had about 1,000 fatal police shootings in that same year. But there's 330 million people in the States compared to the 24 million in Australia. It's still a lot more than us. But I'm guessing Eric's probably right. They're happening in certain areas, not all over
It's
the
not all
country
over.
evenly.
Yeah. In Democrat-run cities is where it's happening.
Do they make it seem like it's much worse than it actually is over there?
I
the
think
news
so.
that we get.
Yeah, most likely.
That's the thing. Like Americans who come to Australia say Australians like just want to hear about how dangerous it is to live in America because of all the guns.
Yeah.
And we come over there to see how dangerous to live in Australia because of all the two spiders that are poisonous, venomous.
Well, there's jellyfish. There's crocodiles. There's
Is that really an
bush
issue
pigs.
though? Or
No, not at all.
Bush
Like
pigs.
people, who was it? 80s Maid. 80s Maid was like, I'm never going to Australia. Never, ever, ever. I'm like, dude, it's not like, don't go swimming with great white sharks. Don't go swimming in croc infested waters. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Like, you guys have snakes over there. You guys have spiders.
Their snakes tell you when you're in danger. Like they rattle and shit. Ours don't do that. They just get you.
Well, the rattlesnakes do.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Don't go walking in the long grass. It's not that hard to not die in Australia. Sumo says, what about the magpies? I mean, it's a bird. They're a big bird. They have a big beak, but what's the worst that can happen if you get attacked by a magpie?
What?
You get a little gouge out of your skull.
What if the magpie's on meth, Mike? That's a different. It's a
I
different.
want to see if there's any magpie deaths.
Could you imagine if there's one, and you're the you know that one person that died to a magpie? That'd be embarrassing.
There are three known deaths from magpie attack. I speak too soon. One was caused by tetanus. A second when an elderly cyclist crashed his bicycle while attempting to avoid being dive bombed. Oh no. I'm not reading the last one. That's tragic.
What's the last one?
No, I'm not reading that. That's awful.
Dean says a magpie will rip out your eye, Bancroft.
That was not. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know. I was like, the first two are fine. It's just some old bloke driving off into traffic, you know. But the last one, I'm like, no. I draw the line.
It's a
I
kid.
Draw the line.
Mel says she knows that last one. Just awful.
Rob, you have the internet. You can look it up.
I need to know now.
Why? What's with all this morbid fascinate like faces of death?
It's like, is this like the time that someone told me not to look up that disease where people grow body parts all over their body? What was that called? That is messed up, man. That stuff.
What is that? Yeah, that was a confronting
Being Born?
Google search. I can't remember what that's called. Someone in the chat will know. It's got a really weird name.
They grow body parts all over their body.
No, you can just like your body. It's like
and-
it's a tumor, but it's not cancerous. And it's just like a random part of your body will start growing something where it's not supposed to grow. So like your foot might just grow teeth.
Oh, jeez.
And it's also called like twin
peaks.
No, like twin tumors and stuff like that. It's like you'll grow a face on your torso, but it's not like a nice, happy, friendly face. It's more like a quaid kind of face. And yeah, no, it's really confronting. It's like they're pretty gross. They look fake, but they're not.
I've seen the one where people grow teeth in like the roof of their mouth.
That's different. So that's just
Okay.
that's a separate syndrome where you grow more teeth. But no, this is something else altogether. I wish I knew the name. Face off.
I can't believe no one knows what it's called in chat. You guys are meant to be the smart ones.
Do I have to Google this? I can't
Yes.
believe it.
Now, can magpies
Yeah,
get
I mean,
this
people
disease?
want to know. People want to know.
Ew, stop. That was Mel.
Inquiring
Mike.
minds, Bancroft.
Mike, did you know that when babies are in the uterus, you know, when they're developing, growing, that they develop hair all over their bodies to keep them warm, and before they're born, that they shed their hair and they eat it.
Babies eat their hair.
Yeah, they grow like a layer of hair to keep themselves warm, and by the time they're born, they shed that hair and they eat it.
I thank you, Rob. No, I did not know that. Okay, so I will let you Google it.
What's it called?
It's called a teratoma. No,
tumor.
Don't Google it, Rob. Teratoma. I'll put it in the chat. It's not a pleasant Google. So
It's
that's
really
up. Like
not.
that's up to you.
Oh,
I can see Rob Googling it right now.
You sure can.
See him in there. Well, we're losing D. See you, D.
See ya, man.
Whatever.
Oh, dude, it is.
I see teeth, toes.
Yeah, you think let's have a look at it. You really don't want to. It gets.
Mo remembers. No, we have brought this up previously back in the olden days where we just would hang out and talk shit. So I guess nothing's changed, huh? Yeah. The Travis T. Oh my God. David Feed. Fuck. Dude.
It's kind of gross.
Dolan says it's too late for me. All right. No,
Save
this is
yourself.
Too late. Yeah.
I've got a Rob question for you, Mike.
Oh yeah.
So, let me take you on a journey, right, to the local supermarket. I don't know what you guys call it in America. Supermarkets,
Grocery store.
grocery store. You head to the fruits. You head to the fruit section, right? And you look around. You've got bananas. You've got shit. What's some other fruits? Pineapples, apples,
Apples, pears, lemons, limes.
Right.
Yeah.
there's only one fruit, right? Has the same name as a color, which is the orange. There's no fruits called a yellow or a blue or a red, right? It's only an orange. So my question is this: what happened first, orange the color or orange the fruit? Which name came first?
Apple came first, the name.
Well, clearly
English.
the color came first. No one saw an orange and was like, well, let's make a word up. How about an orange? They looked at it and named it because of the color.
This is a very specific problem that relates to Germanic and Latin languages. I don't know if I'm like,
oh, god damn it, Mo. It's brutal. Blueberries are still a berry terrorist. Doesn't count. I'm sorry. Same with blackberries.
Peach is also a color, correct, Mo Biggs?
So
and he also says, you think
red.
Rob would know this stuff? He's practically a vegetable himself.
Lime
back
green.
in the day, apple was the word for any sort of hand fruit. And then I think what happened is someone might be able to correct me. I don't know. I think what happened is they started cultivating fruits. They started, breeding them for mass, consumption, and they became a bit more delineated. And they probably just needed a word. Needed a word for that fruit. And we're like, orange. I mean, it's orange. Go for it.
I see. I think orange, the fruit happened before the color happened.
Well,
Of course you do.
But Rob, I mean, the fruit was probably around before English existed, or French, or Latin, or whatever it came from. And then
carrots? Those are orange.
A word developed for that color, and then they just said, "Oh, well, that lines up perfectly."
They're not called oranges though, Eric, are they? They're called carrots.
I know, but they're orange.
Mm.
They didn't look at an apple and say, "That's apple." My shirt is apple. No. They said, that carrot is orange. That round thing. Let's just call that an orange.
Where is Ryan?
Do you maybe, I don't know, workshop this a little bit with your wife first, Rob?
Maybe you should.
Or maybe your daughter. Maybe this is.
So you're saying, Camel, and that orange, the color, came first. Is that what you're saying?
The name, yeah, most likely.
Can I just share this?
Yes, please.
Are you suffering from Rob's questions? Look for these signs: emotional damage, repeated irritation, disappointment, lack of laughter, questioning if Australia is a real place.
There should be a last one that just says rash.
Visit cgnow.net.
I just made you laugh, Camel. And Mike, what is the first word? The first word under look for those signs? Was it emotional damage?
I'm gonna try and mute you next time you do that.
The fruit came first is the answer to the question.
The fruit came before the color. There were no other orange things.
Nope.
Well, of course, the fruit came first in nature. The fruit was around for millions of years.
That's what we're talking about. We didn't like,
what
hey,
about an orange flower or an orange bird?
Let's invent a fruit for it. We didn't get to invent fruit.
What a beautiful color. You know what we need? Let's make something that's the same color. That's a fruit. And it'll have like a really specific taste to it. Can we get someone on that?
God.
And if you don't eat it, you get scurvy.
Dying in here.
Rob.
Yeah.
The Old English word used between the 5th and 12th century for what we call an orange was a gulerid. So there you go. Now the fruit existed. They called it can you pass me one of those juicy Galula Reds, please? Very different word.
Which came first? The orange. Which orange came first, the color or the fruit? The citrus definitely got named first. The earliest recorded use of orange, the fruit, is in English from the 1300s.
And that's probably from the French pomme d'orange, which means orange apple.
I thought it was interesting. I know.
I thought it was... Eric Grant has it. Rob and his effing wheeze.
Oh my god!
So pleased with himself, Sumo points out. Mo says, Eric, the name comes from Sanskrit, and it was actually their word for the orange tree, not the fruit. And Antoine would just like to point out, Rob, things existed before language.
Did they? Did it? Did stuff?
Yeah. David Feed's got to go to work. See you, David. And yeah, he reminds everyone, do not Google teratoma. Have a good morning.
Is it like body horror? I mean, like if I look at it, am I gonna like
Oh,
instantly?
yeah. Don't. Okay. It's not.
Not doing right.
It's one of those things that I think someone like shared on a tweet thread or something somewhere. And I was just like, what is that? That can't be real. And then I Googled it and found out it is real. Okay. And I instantly regretted my decision.
You guys want to see what I'm working on?
I mean, yeah, that's the point of the show.
All right.
Much salt in this show. Salt mine.
It better not be a crotch again. Oh, good. Lean on me. Leaning not strong.
Coming at you, everyone. We're going to start working on it tomorrow.
Season finale.
I like he's in the ring, you know.
Yeah.
Ethan's got some money on the...
It's like Ethan's doing something else to him.
Yeah, why is Ethan holding him like that?
Yeah. What's going on there?
I think he's
on a very
his
special episode of Hail Salad.
He's like he's using his hand for guidance too.
What came first? The Liam is an orange or orange Liam? I wonder.
Oh shit. Mo says Camel is not going to let Rob take back the village idiot mantle without a fight.
I'm going to keep it up.
Travis T says butt stuff.
Well, he's got his nappy on, so hopefully not. Nothing too serious.
Some people are into that.
Ethan says Ethan has given Liam that white-faced dick. Oh, damn. How's your work going, Eric? You stopped sharing.
Oh, did I? Okay. It's going slow. It's the way it goes. Slow.
Just need to close down some things.
When are you going to fill in all the blacks on that page, Eric? Like what?
I don't even know I don't know how to do that. I do that last. So
yeah.
And then I kind of, I have to know where everything is. I can't pull things out of the darkness. So once everything's sort of in, then I'll push back what needs to be pushed back and things like that.
Micah says, I love this Mo versus Camel war. Camel is much more equipped to fight back. It's true.
It's fine. It's because I have a platform. And Mo's a complete nobody loser. So.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Forgive him, Mo. He knows not what he does.
I disavow.
Mo's a failed stand-up comic. It's like maybe the chat will learn like my jokes.
Someone's having a laugh.
Mhm.
Comedians
Well,
should just
someone's-
hire you to be in the audience, Camel.
Someone's got.
I know,
There's no
right?
way making anyone laugh.
Oh, Jesus.
Suma says, I got a scarecrow from a BBR sketch. It's dope. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Sumo. Somebody earlier asked, I think it was, I don't know, whoever gave the $20 super chat recently.
Nick Callis?
Yeah, Nick Callis. Thank you.
I think.
He asked about the lion. So to jump on like the topic that you guys were on, like right before I jumped on, are you guys launching this year? I'm gonna try to, and it's gonna have to be like October. If I don't make October, it's gonna be like February, because I want to steer clear of the holidays. But that's what I was working on this afternoon, was laying out the later half of the book so that I can have really good action shots just done for the campaign, and they make pull you in and just have those 5 or 6 or whatever many I get done and colored and all of that. And then, yeah, so even on the campaign page, you'll see everybody. You'll see the whole campaign, the whole crew.
Super chat, Mike.
Travis T says Mid-Journey AI and trace to your heart's content. What does that mean, Mid-Journey AI?
It's
That's
an
the
AI
AI
program. It is bananas. Some of the stuff that people have been posting is ridiculous,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
Like-
Sheila Aliens got me the link for that. I was in that for a while. I
Remember
think I
when
got
it
kicked out
first
for
came
not
out and
using it.
everything like was a bit mashed together? I'm not really seeing that anymore. It's really developing in leaps and bounds.
Kind of feel like, Mike, that you haven't really earned any of these super chats tonight. I feel like Camel and I, and even Eric, have put in more work than you. You're just sitting here doing nothing.
What are you
raking
talking about? I'm drawing.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Drawing. I'm coloring.
At least I earned a super chat for somebody.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
Gentleman and a scholar you are.
Yeah, not like me.
Not like you, Rob.
I don't know about scholar, but
Sumo Thori gifted 5 memberships, Bancroft.
Wow, he's trying again. Oh, that was D earlier. Thank you, Sumo. Let's see if anyone can pick them up. Who have we got in here? Max Works. Still got Mo here.
isn't it random?
Nate
No,
Callis.
it won't go random. It'll go whoever's most often in the chat. That's who it goes to first. But we're wondering if there's some sort of glitch with it at the moment. We've got Micra, Schneely, Pork Hunt, Leo Schultz. Try again, guys. I don't know. Yeah, if it helps or anything. Maybe you got to like turn it on and off. I don't know. And so hopefully you can snatch some up, because the gifted members really help. And if there's issues with it, that's a real shame.
Can you go turn it on and off now? Like, will that affect anything? Like, if you just go
No. I think the chat, like the person in the chat has to go in, turn it on and off or something like that. That's what someone said. I don't know if that's true. That's true.
Eric, are you a member on Mike's channel? Maybe you can go and test it for him. Go turn it on.
No, I
and
was
off.
gifted a month ago, but it hasn't. Nobody's gifted me again, so I don't know how to turn it on and off. It's above my pay grade.
Very frustrating.
YouTube.com.
Mel says, click the green button at the very top of chat window and accept gifts. I can't even
Yeah, that's
see
been
the
clicked.
button.
I don't know how to turn that off though.
Some sort of bug, it looks like, because this never happened before. It's just happening on Camel Nights as well.
Do you think maybe it's because you guys are getting lots of gifted memberships? Like, do you think it's some sort of like bot type thing that's shadow banning you guys somehow?
I wouldn't imagine.
You got a super chat there, Mike, from Nate Callis.
Sumo says, if nobody takes it, I get all the clout and also get my money back. Lol. Free clout. Nate Callis for $10. Thank you so much, buddy. He says, yes, Eric. Tell us more about the Cowardly Lion's awesomeness.
If he were the king of the forest, let's see. What can I tell you? I don't want to give too much away. He's a genetic freak. One of the Watcher of the West's experiments, and he became a legend in his own time, and now he is. When we meet him, he has hung up his guns. He's not fighting anymore, not out of fear, not out of being a coward, but from a certain point of view, it could be misconstrued as cowardice. But he jumps in, starts swinging when it's necessary. So you'll see. You'll see.
I turned it off and on again, and I think I've just got a membership. So
where did you turn it off and on?
So I went into hang on, where is it? I went into.
Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can do that. I went into membership gifting. No, hang on. Let me figure out where I was.
Go back. Click join. I think it's in there. So you had to go to the channel homepage. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was in chat. I went into memberships somehow, which I can't find now. I went. Okay, yeah. Hang on. Do I have it? I think because I've done it, I can't show it again. But I turned off memberships. It saved, and then I turned it back on, and then it worked.
Yeah, I think you find that on the actual channel. On the actual channel page. Let me go have a look. Because I think I can become a member of my own channel. That would be funny. I'm gonna have a look here. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing that. Start sharing that. Here we go. Yep. Join.
Yeah.
Up here.
Go, to there. Then go to gift settings. Yep. And then
allow gifts on this channel.
Yeah, so if you've already done that, like if you've got it switched on, switch it off, let it save, and then switch it back on.
Should I try it, or I'll wait to see if other people do it? Because I don't want to.
I mean, someone can do it.
I just tried it. I followed along, but nothing changed.
Well, I mean, that's the step I did.
I'll try it. All right, here we go. I know, I've just turned it on.
Yeah, but it's saved.
And I'll say, come into the chat and I'll say hi. And nothing's happened.
I'm not a member. I mean, I didn't get a free one, I should say.
It's glitchy. I don't know.
How did I make it work and you guys can't
make
it?
You're the only
I don't
one.
even get that option. I get none of that.
Yeah, I think it's it's in beta and they're rolling it out and it's not working properly.
You share my screen, Rob. So if I go to join, let me stop this video. I go up here. I get learn about memberships, report video, or report perks.
Wow, you don't even have gift settings there.
No.
Let's see if I have that on your channel, Camel. I'm going to go there as well.
Okay.
YouTube Doctor. Here we go.
So this is mine, gift settings. I flicked it off and it says it'll say saved here. And then I flicked it back on and I waited for it to save. It says it again. And then I got the membership. So That's all
I
did.
didn't even see a join.
Mo's got it. Eric Weathers got it. Sheep McQueen's got it.
Oh, look at that. They're pouring in. Excellent.
You do. You have to turn it off and turn it back on. How about that?
I didn't even get a join on your, and I'm already a member. That's why. Yeah, I can't.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
not a
do it
member of my
already.
own network. What if, you know?
Look at that. My video froze. Oh, never mind.
Apparently, I'm discounted too by 50% for some reason.
Look, these are coming through now. Yeah, these are coming through.
Excellent. Mo Biggs, Eric Weathers, Sheep McQueen, Jim Cox, Simply Green, Dave Correa.
And we end the show with that comment highlighted there.
There's still 4 minutes left, Rob.
Oh, we can leave it up then. Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't get anything.
Mo says, I bet if the gift was that fat chick, Camel would find a way.
Come on, Camel. That was funny.
Where is it? Yeah, I don't see anything.
How many members are you up to now, Mike? Amazing.
Let's have a look.
You can guess how many I'm up to? I'm up to
20.
32, I think it is.
32. Nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Like only started this month, so
I didn't know if it would be insulting to go higher or lower. I'm happy I went lower. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
I haven't turned my memberships on. I don't know if I'm going to. Not for a while.
I didn't turn mine on for a year and a half, so.
Jim says, Camel, are you on a PC or a Mac? Does that matter? It's a good question.
Well, Mac. Mike and I are both on Macs, and I'm
on
using Google Chrome.
Yeah.
193, Rob.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I was thinking of doing like a giveaway at like 50 members. I don't know. What do you think about that? Should I do it or not?
No.
What do I get?
What are you going to give away?
Fuck them.
Just like a piece of original art. Nothing crazy. Not like a page, but like just a piece I've got.
To one person?
Yeah.
Give him some fried chicken.
If you were to give away something because of members, I would like figure out a way to give something to the members.
All of them.
That's just my thought. Yeah, it's like I don't know exactly how to do it. It would have to be something extremely light and thin that you could put into an envelope and send as a letter. I think we can get them out for like $3.50, but I don't even know if a trading card will work.
Bumper sticker.
Even $3.50, like, 200 members, that's like, $700.
Yeah, how much of that do you get? How much of that membership do you get? Is it half?
You get you get 70%.
Yeah, 70%. Yeah. Felix Huss, member again, gifted by Sumo Thori. How Sumo?
I'm wondering if
Sumo and how D.
I'm wondering if the reason I can't find it is because it's not an issue for me, for whatever reason.
I think we were just going through normal YouTube stuff. It wasn't like a special thing because it didn't work.
I can't.
I don't know why they have to do it like this. Like, why can't they just? You get it, It's not like you're putting anyone out by making them a member for a month. No one's forcing them to use emojis or check out the community tab or whatever it is.
I think it's just new and they don't have everything ironed out.
I think so.
I like your memberships, Mike, to be fair. Like,
Thank you.
I like seeing the behind the scenes stuff. That's
yeah,
good.
I think it's good too. It's like, you can look at it or you don't have to. And then people understand when they pay for memberships that they're helping to create comics. It's like an investor transaction. Speaking of Jim Cox, thank you so much, my friend. He's just gifted another 5. Thank you so much. I don't know if anyone is left. We got Siege Perilous, Pork Hunt.
Jim did say that he had to go into. Let me find it. I had to turn off GIFs, shut down Chrome, and then reopen it for it to work. So you might need to try that if you're trying to get a membership and it's not working.
They make you jump through hoops. I tell you what. I hope they can get this sorted out.
Sumo
for 10, he says, "Thanks for ruining my free clout grift, Rob."
Sumo, you can come free clout grift over on my channel anytime.
Door's always open.
I won't ignore you like Bancroft does.
I've never ignored Sumo, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I may have mistaken his name. I may have not seen him a couple of times. I may have not known if he was a member. Lots of slights. But I always shout him out when I see him.
What do you guys in chat think about that though? Like, is a giveaway where one person wins something however often okay, or does it need to be something that everyone gets? I'm curious.
I think it depends what it is. If it's a trading card, then I think everyone could and should get one. If it's, a comic or something a little bit more substantial, then yeah, you want to like pick out of a hat.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, one thing giveaways happen all the time.
Yeah. Like Mike, if you were going to offer an original piece of art or whatever it is to one person and I didn't win, I wouldn't be upset about it, but I don't know if other people would be. It's a fair
I don't know
question.
if they're like upset about it, but I don't know. I was just thinking that, I mean, I guess if you were to do it regularly and you were to say, look, this is something that we do, every 3 times a year, one of you will win something. So make sure you keep your membership up to date. Otherwise you won't be able to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's fine. Yeah. Like usually with this sort of stuff, it's just like, as long as you're upfront about it, usually pretty good.
Sean is killing me tonight, man. Can you really get clout at Rob's channel? I doubt that. He's been relentless.
I like it.
I know you do. We're over time, Mike. I don't know what you want to do.
I just want to finish this one piece. There's one element, and then I think we'll be going inside and having dinner.
You got your sign up to Battle Brick Road there, Eric?
Yeah, battlebrickroad.com. You can sign up for book 2. And know when we go live. If for some reason you're not watching me on YouTube when I go live.
So you think that doing a campaign in past October is a bad idea?
I just don't want to get too close to the holidays. I mean, maybe because you think people launch on Halloween for like their horror books and stuff like that, and that seems all right. But if you start going into like nearing Black Friday, I feel like you're kind of cutting it. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it does. I just feel like
I plan on going mid-November. But my thought was, well, people are going to be spending money for the holidays anyway. See, because my worry would be doing it after Christmas. I think that's a disaster. I was like, because at that point, no one wants to spend anything. But there's plenty of times, like people are like, I can spend money up until Christmas because they're like, this is a present for me. So, I don't know if they worry about it too much.
I think like if you go after Christmas, like you're pretty much saying that you have to go sometime in March.
Yeah. or like late Feb, because
Yeah.
you know, then you have New Year's, then you have Valentine's Day. I mean, and then people are just like exhausted, and then, you know, taxes if you have to pay taxes. So it's
Jeez, now I have to launch in October.
Awesome One says, for the longest time, I thought Rob was Mo. Mo says, have you super chatted here today? If not, you're about to get timed out.
All right, it's that time of the night. I'm going to save this. And go back and see where we started, see if anything happened. All right, this is what we got. This is what we got. That's what it started with.
Mm-hmm. So you've done a lot for you.
I always do a lot. I don't know what you're going on about.
a lot-ish.
A lot-ish.
That's a word, right?
I'm just playing around. We'll see how we go.
Antoine says, so the end of the month is bad because of rent.
You know, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said that, you know, opening it early is probably a good idea because it'll be open for a while. You know, you'll have more chance to get backers than if you waited until the book was, you know, 90% done or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So all signs right now for me are saying go sooner than later. Because people will back when they can, and if they miss out, they'll get it on the next one or on the store. So
what are you going to do though about the cover? Because you're going to wait on that cover. Like, you don't have an option. Like, you can't not have that cover.
Yeah, if I don't have it by then, I mean, if I let Ethan know, hey, I'm going to be launching in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's had 2 years to work on it, and he's halfway done.
Yeah.
So
he'll probably be able to smash it out. If he wanted to, he'd probably do it. He'd probably finish it in a day if he
wanted to, for sure. Yeah, if he had the time to get it done, and I bring it up every once in a while. He's like, "Yeah, I'll get to it." So I'm not like in a huge hurry, but now that I have a deadline, it's like, all right, let's kick the tires here. Let's make it happen.
Yo, wrap it up. Thank you, Eric, for coming in and hanging out with us tonight.
Of course.
I don't get to hang out enough.
Don't thank me. Thank my
Eric.
insomnia.
Yeah. What time is it where you are? Late.
It is 4:30 in the morning.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You are. Ooh. You guys are a machine. Thank you, Camel. We've streamed together for what?
48
hours now.
Another 48 hours.
I know. Rob, always thank you for being you. And
I try.
everything that comes with. Sign up to Replicator 4, Boots and Heels, Battle Brick Road 2, and Painted Death. The biggest thank you of all, as always, goes out to the amazing, incredible, spectacular, and always phenomenal Sexiest Chat and CG. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.
Night.